In the realm of SUVs, two cars have been going toe-to-toe to become the king of family SUVs. These two cars do have an ancient rivalry in different genres, but now they've crossed each other's paths. The two behemoths are Toyota's new Grand Highlander and Honda's Pilot. Let's see which car is the last one standing. Number 1. Pricing. The Toyota's new Grand Highlander has some grand pricing. It starts at $44,000 for the basic trim and goes all the way up to $60,000 for the Hybrid Max powertrain option. For comparison, we'll take the Hybrid Max trim, which cost $54,000. Moving on to the Honda Pilot, the base LX trim starts at $37,000. The EXL costs $42,000, and the Elite all-wheel drive is the Elite trim, costing $52,480. The pricing also depends on the modification and destination, but for the basic trims, the Pilot is the winner and costs almost $2,000 less than the Hybrid Max. So the scores are 1 in favor of the Pilot. Number 2, power and speed. Now let's talk about raw power. The standard non-hybrid Grand Highlander has a 2.4-liter 4-cylinder engine and 8-speed automatic transmission that produces 265 horsepower. However, the Hybrid Max is the most powerful version, producing an astonishing 362 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. The competitor, the Honda Pilot, is powered by a 3.5-liter V6 engine that makes 285 horsepower and 265 pound-feet of torque with its proposed 10-speed automatic transmission. The Grand Highlander can go from 0 to 60 in about 7 seconds, while the Hybrid Max version allows it to go from 0 to 60 in a mere 5.6 seconds. The Pilot varies slightly in efficiency and reaches 60 miles per hour in about 6.7 seconds. When we talk about top speed, the Honda Pilot has a top speed of 120 miles per hour, while the Grand Highlander also has the same speed of 120 to 125 miles per hour. Since both cars have almost similar specs, we'll award each of them 1 point. Number 3, interior. Now let's talk about the interior, the thing that all of you have been waiting for, and honestly where most people spend their time. Once we hop into one of these, both give similar vibes. The Pilot has black leather seats, and so does the Highlander. Both cars offer a 10-way seat adjustment for heating and memory. However, a browse option for seats in the Highlander is available as well. The dashboard is made of the same materials, containing hard plastic and aluminum. Both cars have digital meters, but the Pilot has a slightly larger one. But only the Pilot has the heads-up display, which is only available for the Platinum Highlander. Now, for storage, both cars have spacious storage space and minivan-level storage in front of the passenger seats. As for the ignition, the Highlander has the typical left shift button, while the Pilot's push button is more convenient. A power-operated liftgate, a wireless smartphone charging pad, a 12.3-inch infotainment display, and a number of driver assistance systems are provided in the Grand Highlander. Meanwhile, a larger 9.0-inch infotainment screen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto functionality is standard on Pilot's Elite versions, which also have a 10.2-inch gauge cluster. The Pilot has a 12-speaker bass system, while the Highlander has an 11-speaker JBL premium system. Both cars offer a full 360-degree camera view with a large panoramic sunroof. Now it's time for the back seat driving. This is where things start to get interesting. The Pilot offers all the goodies that a Highlander does, like the USB ports, sunshades, and air conditioning control, and offers 40.8 inches of leg spacing. On the other hand, the GH offers 39.5 inches of leg spacing. Both cars have cup holders in between, but in the Pilot, the cup holders can be lifted up and turned into an additional seat, depending on the person. This is something that the Highlander can't do. In the third row, the Highlander offers a 33.5-inch leg spacing, which is 1 inch less than the Pilot. And as we go into the cargo area, the Highlander beats the Pilot by a mile. The Grand Highlander has a huge cargo space of 116 cubic feet, while the Pilot has just 108 cubic feet of space. The Highlander also has a 1500 power outlet in the back. With all of that being said, the Highlander is surely the winner here. What do you think is gonna pull ahead? Toyota fans, sound off in the comments. Honda fans, what do you think? Would it be better if it had VTEC? Well, we all know the answer to that. that already. Number 4. Exterior. If we take a look from the outside, both cars have almost a similar boxy shape. However, the Grand Highlander has more grills and looks more aggressive. Both cars have LED headlights, but only the Highlander has the projector signals. From the side, there's a minor size difference of 1 inch, and this makes the Highlander one of the largest available cars. Moving on to the tires, both cars have 20-inch alloy wheels and similar specs in the back with a hidden wiper, LED taillights, and boxy exhaust. The main thing of concern is the towing power. The maximum weight that the Honda Pilot can haul when equipped with all-wheel drive is 5,000 pounds. The Toyota Grand Highlander can also tow up to 5,000 pounds. Since both cars are pretty similar in this scenario, we'll award each one of them 1 point. Number 5. Range. Last but not least is the range. Range and average fuel economy are crucial when driving your ride. The EPA rates the non-hybrid Grand Highlander as high as 21 miles per gallon in the city and 28 miles per gallon on the highway. Our test hybrid max model barely achieved 28 mpg, much short of the EPA projection. Meanwhile, the Pilot can get up to 19 mpg in the city and 27 mpg on the interstate. On the highway, the Honda Pilot Elite can cover 27 miles per gallon, beating the Highlander by 3 miles. So, the winner of our last round is the Honda Pilot. This was a tough battle, but let us know in the comments which car you'll buy. And if you're liking this comparison video, watch this next video comparing the Hyundai Santa Fe and the Kia Sorento.